Well, we are now on the precipice of the Stanley Cup Final. We are one win away from the Stanley Cup Final. We can clinch the series right here with a really good game in Tampa, Florida. I need this. The whole team needs this. And if you look, Edmonton has not clinched the Western Conference yet. So the Colorado Avalanche have likewise forced a Game 6 between the two of them. I don't know where that Game 6 is being played, but they will be playing a Game 6. Maybe looking to force a Game 7. Could you imagine if that series goes to 7? Hopefully our series doesn't go to 7. I don't need that stress and anxiety. This is for all of it. The opportunity to make it to the Stanley Cup Final is right in front of us. We are in Tampa, Florida. This is Game 6. And the battery is low. And the battery is low. Thank you. I'm going to have to charge that in a second. I don't want to play Game 7. This is basically a must-win scenario for us because I don't want to play that Game 7. So if we can avoid that, that would be for the best. No mistakes from anyone in a white jersey, in a red and white jersey. Hopefully plenty of mistakes coming from players wearing blue jerseys. Braden Point deflected down. So there's one mistake. That's a nice little mistake from Braden Point, and that bails me right out of dodge. And Martin Necas can track it down behind the Tampa net, rolls it out to Morrissey, and it's going to be kept out by Andrei Vasilevskiy. And in the last game, we managed to get to Andrei Vasilevskiy and forced them to put Lucas Dostal, I think, is the backup goaltender. He went in net in the last game for Tampa in relief for Vasilevskiy, and we've continued to defend the Lightning very well. Our first line has been playing pretty well defensively, considering the offensive talent that's on the ice for the Hurricanes. In terms of the first line, Tony DeAngelo off the rebound, and Vasilevskiy holds station. I've been dreaming of this opportunity since the end of Game 6 in the Stanley Cup Final last season. I've been dreaming of the opportunity to get back here. I didn't even know if we would ever get back to an opportunity to play for the Stanley Cup again. And while I know we haven't made it yet, we're just one win away from eclipsing that mark once more. 2 seasons in a row, we could be Stanley Cup finalists. But on the other end of the bracket, the Western Conference, the Edmonton Oilers are on the verge of clinching another Stanley Cup Final berth as well, a second consecutive. We could have that rematch. I want that rematch because I've been dwelling on sweet, sweet revenge. Max Domi, this is me, or it's you, or it's in the bench. Oh, God. Oh, Vasilevskiy. What is happening? Why are we fighting? Well, I'm just going to have to feed you my fists. It'll be a bit of a late dinner here, Vasilevskiy. I hope this tastes good on the way down. I don't care if this tastes good on the way down. I'm feeding him. I am absolutely feeding him. And here comes the airplane. I don't know what the hell any of that was about. But it is Rock'em Sock'em Robots at center ice. Everybody needs a goalie fight in their life. We needed a goalie fight in this series. It's just to set the tone. And to set the tone, it has. Delayed penalty on the Tampa Bay Lightning. I come out to play the puck. I throw it into our bench. And then Vasilevskiy is angry that I threw it into our bench. So we're going to get to the game's first power play. It will be a weird 4-on-3 power play. Then it will just become a normal one. And Ekblad has cleared it. This is me this time. And if you get out of the way, you're just standing in the way there, DeAngelo or Larkin, someone wearing the number 70-something. I'm not going to lie, my heart was racing playing that puck just because of what has happened in this series. Wait a minute. Do we have 4? We have 4 forwards at a 4-on-3 power. This is a weird power play for us. So no one's on that side of the rink. Where are you guys going? Just killing our own power play. I should leave that alone. So this weird 4-on-3 continues with 4 forwards on the ice. The puck is there. I don't know what happened to the puck. I think it got deflected off the end glass, and then it will be held onto by Vasilevskiy. We continue to fumble around with it. The Lightning are going to make short work of this power play opportunity for us. It would be nice to get on the board first. This is a good opportunity to do it. 38 seconds now. Cernak to Dickinson to me. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Dylan Larkin It's bad enough that it went off of one of their players. It doesn't need to go off of you either, and we will take it offside. You would think it would be so simple to just play the puck and just make simple plays and decisions with it. But it has been anything but handling the puck in this series with Tampa. I don't think our power play is not going to score. Can I get this back up the ice? There it is off the glass, but a little too far away. And somehow not an icing. Down the other end of the rink it comes, and we will reset at center and regroup at 5-on-5, not 4-on-4. And that's a trip. Yep, Josh Morrissey, I think, is going to get the gate for tripping. Yeah, that was a pretty obvious call. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the stick get entangled in the skates of Hedman. He went face first into the boards, too. Well, we went from having a power play, now Tampa's going to get one. They have not had a shot on net. 11 shots to none for the Carolina Hurricanes in the first half of the first period. Some teams don't even generate 12 shots in a whole 20 minutes of play. Some don't even generate that much in a whole 40 minutes of play. Tolvanen, I really contemplated grabbing the puck and slinging it out of the zone. Glad I didn't do that. That would have been a surefire goal for the Lightning. To Point. He'll shoot. We got it. I'm trusting you, D'Angelo, to get this down the rink. Point will bring it in again, and we'll melt it down right here. I don't like what I'm seeing from this power play unit. Braden Point is the man that creates everything. He creates everything for this Tampa Bay power play. Fortunately, they have changed their power play unit, so we don't have to worry about Point anymore. The way we're clearing it off the glass has not got me feeling very confident at the moment. That's a great pass. Kuznetsov a little bit behind him, though. Ekblad, get up. Oh, that was a great readjustment to get back on my feet. No one's there. I should not have passed that. Nice short side save. Please, Yoki Haru. It did get out. That was a hectic play and sequence. I've shown up on the short side bids so far. That's a good kill by Gaudreau, absorbing some body contact to make an opportunity for Calle Jarnkrok happen. Did Calle Jarnkrok not score 2 goals in the last game? I don't know. Penalty is over. We're getting our man out of the box. Jarnkrok, Yoki Haru, rebound, and goal for the defenseman. We're going to score first in this game right after killing a penalty. His first of the postseason. Took the initial shot, collected his own rebound, and potted it home. That was well played, my man. And that was as well fresh out of the box off the penalty was Josh Morrissey. And now the Lightning bring it back in on the attack again. If we can continue to leave them to one-and-done opportunities, Kuznetsov, it bounced right to him. Like, we couldn't hold on to this lead for very long, could we, before Tampa had to go and score. And it's all because of Robbie Fabry's shot gets blocked down. This is the dumbest shot an AI player could have taken. Like, what the hell was this? Worked out for him because look at this. It goes right to Kuznetsov. It could not have ended up more favorably for Kuznetsov. Off of his own skates to his stick blade. And there's nothing I can do. I can't adjust fast enough to that play to make a save. I swear to you, this Lightning team has gotten some of the luckiest bounces in this entire playoff series. They have gotten bounces off of my stick. They've gotten blocked shots to deflect right to them. I don't know what you expect me to do when this is what's going on out here. Hopefully we can complete the victory in this game. The only thing I care about now is just to get a win. Play solid to the end of the game, but most importantly, let's get a win. There's plenty of chances for us to score on this possession. There's no reason that we can't score. I knew that was going to be coming and play it at the last second. I've noticed that Tampa has decided to shoot the puck more off the rush. In the last couple of games, I don't know what's changed. What has changed is the lead has changed, and we've got it right back. Timo Meier, he notches his 6th goal in this playoffs. Out of the corner from Natchez. And he backed himself up, created space for himself to make an easy shot on net. But what has changed for Tampa is they're shooting it off the rush a lot more. So I am seeing more action. They're willing to shoot short side, especially when it's just one man in. We saw that on the most recent possession from, I think it was Tolvanen that took the shot, the most recent save that I have in this game. And some of these guys, Tolvanen pushes it ahead. Some of these guys are creating all the rush. Oh, that's a huge save. What a brilliant save, sweet titty sprinkles. And that's great creativity. Down low to Panarin, backhander on net. We handled that quite difficult, but we made the save. Big rebound to Braden Point, and we just lunge at the puck. That's not going in. No, sir. Well, I knew that the rebound on that last play was going to be awkward. I had an opportunity to do the little, stack the pads type play, that type thing. Paid off for me, and we're going to cover the puck. My God, I got lucky he covered that puck. Yeah, they're shooting it. They're shooting it like a team that's playing in an elimination game with some desperation. I'm not really surprised at this. AI actually adjusting and adapting to the situation that they're dealing with. Maybe I should be surprised. EA Sports having a competent AI for once. You guys just keep shooting it off the short side, off the rush. I guess I can handle that. Fabry a save. We attack the puck too. To Blake Wheeler save. Nicely done. God, I was down and out on that save. I needed it. The game gave it to me. I guess that makes up for the lousy deflection on the Kuznetsov goal. Yep, they're getting creative. Tampa's getting really creative. Wheeler, no. He got it over to Fabry, and I didn't get to the back door in time. This is some atrocious defending by D'Angelo. He's not even making an attempt to play that. That's not on me. That is not on me, and I almost got the save, didn't I? Yeah, I was almost over. He ran into me. He flat out ran right into me as well. Look at us, we're hugging. Man, that sucks. After all those big saves that I made, and with 17 seconds left on a backdoor tap-in, Robbie Fabry goes and ties the game again. Tampa gets their second of the game. We got to lock it and seal it down from here. We can't give up any more goals. 2 first-period goals is pretty lousy. No excuses, man. We can do way better than that first period. I don't even care that we played pretty well offensively in that period. We have got to do way better on the defensive side of the puck. I'm not getting a whole lot of help in here. That last goal for Fabry. Okay, I'm going to shut up for a second because Braden Point almost had a breakaway here. Has Braden Point been creating so much offense for Tampa Bay? He's the guy that's kind of driving play into the attacking zone. Oh, Ekblad missed it. This Tampa team is playing with some desperation. You can feel it. I don't know that I like this creativity that the Tampa AI is playing with. They're playing like this is their last game of the season. Svechnikov strips it on a breakaway, but he does not score on his fellow countrymen. Yeah, both goals for us have basically kind of been defensive breakdowns for the most part. It's not me making stupid mistakes or stupid silly plays or pulling myself off the short side post. It's just simply awkward bounces. The more I have to deal with the Tampa Bay first line, the more difficult this is going to get. Oh no, did we really just take a penalty? Guys, we can't give up 2 first-period goals, then come out, take a slashing penalty right at the start of the second period. Do you want me to go insane? And it's the most undisciplined player on the team. It's always Drouin taking some sort of penalty. I have no idea what kind of penalty minutes Jonathan Drouin has in this postseason. I'm going to have to look at that stat at some point because he's racking them up. And Tampa will win the face-off, won't they? They will. Kuznetsov to Hedman. They've actually got a legit power play set up right now. There's a rebound. Oh, yeah. Clear that, please. Oh, my God. The saves have been nice tonight. We've made some really beautiful saves, really stunning work, but how long can I keep it up for? That's the problem. There's still 15 and a half minutes left in the second period, and still another minute 19 left to go on the penalty kill. That was an awkward. Oh, that's an awkward play because it's a penalty. I will happily take that. That bails me out of having to kill this penalty. And we will not score on the delayed call. I made the long skate for no reason. Blake Wheeler, thank you so much, because there was so much stress going on in my brain. I couldn't handle it. That looked like embellishment in a certain sense. It looked like Matheson certainly embellished that penalty. But a penalty is a penalty. I'm glad he got tripped up. I didn't want to have to deal with the rest of that power play. Hopefully it's the last power play Tampa gets in this game, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. Svech to the outside, a nice stride, deke move. The puck has ended up behind the net. Natchez is bumped. Very odd bump on Natchez. Saranac, Natchez in front of the net. Fabry, will he drop it across? What's he doing? He's pulling up the shoot. We left the rebound, but we tracked the rebound out to perfection. This is just as much an elimination game for me as it is for Tampa, although I know that technically for us it really isn't an elimination game. I'm playing with that kind of mindset. I want to win just as much as Tampa wants to win, and that's pretty damn bad. All right, let's do something with this little bit of power play time we're going to get. Let's get the lead right back. We had a 1-0 lead. We blew it. We had a 2-1 lead. We blew that. and we have just about blown this power play. We had a prime opportunity with a lot of net right there. Luck don't last forever, Vasilevsky. It don't last forever. Your run will expire tonight. I can guarantee that. And yes, Dylan Larkin, he heard me from the ether, and he puts, oh, look at Vasilevsky, just too much movement. He overthought that whole process. Is Vasi nervous? Is he nervous? He has that anxiety in the net. He has that nervous energy. I have come to overcome and conquer. He knows who the superior goaltender is in this series. You're looking right at Tony DeAngelo. You seriously suck. Oh my God, my defensemen are just awful tonight. They are literally, oh my God. I had this. I had a save, and look at, watch this. Watch it, ran right into me. Like, what is that? Why are you running right into me? And he dislodges it into the net. Do you see the puck right there? Do you see it with the Gary Bettman's initials on it? And it's right in the back of the net. Thank you, Tony. Everybody in the comments, Tony DeAngelo sucks. Write it in the comments. He really sucks. He just blew the lead again. Once again, for the third time in this game, we've had a lead and we've blown it. And it's another one that's caused by my defenseman just being complete trash. That was literally DeAngelo scoring on me. That was literally him scoring on me. You need to scratch him for the rest of the playoffs. I'm not going to get that goal back. I'm not going to get that back. I've given up 3 now. This is a freaking opportunity to advance to the Stanley Cup Final, and you're bumping into your own goaltender, dislodging the puck into the back of your own net. That's interference. Yes, that is interference. We'll go right back to the power play. This is a well-deserved power play. Now, put Dylan Larkin out there and let him score another one. Oh, you would put DeAngelo back on the ice for the power play. Watch, he's going to score for Tampa. He's going to turn around and fire it right into my own net. I have had like 3 different defensemen this season, here in Season 5 alone, that have literally scored on me. I have had 3 of them put the puck into my own net this season. I kid you not. I have the receipts. I'm going to play this down and grab it. Not you, DeAngelo. You're not touching the puck. Uh-oh. Oh, get it. This is betrayal. It's the taste of betrayal. Max Domi.
It was the taste of betrayal.
No, it really wasn't.
It was the taste of betrayal. You fucking whore.
I don't even know what to do anymore. Why am I playing this series? Why am I doing this? Why am I recording this right now? I am super freaking pissed off right now. Super pissed off. 4 goals against. None of them are my fault. Not even the last one. I don't want to hear about it. Last one's not even my fault. I don't deserve this to be happening to me. In an elimination game. And we look like this in an elimination game. This game got me so pissed off that I'm willing to ice the puck. I was willing to literally just ice the puck out of pissery. I don't even think pissery is a word, but it is now. And you guys have just straight pisseried me off. Well, it's an empty net because Josh Morrissey got bulldozed and Seth Jarvis scores on the delayed call. I'll skate back. Halfway happy back to my net. Still pissed off about the way this game is going. Look at Josh Morrissey. He has no helmet. Probably has no clue where in the world he is. He doesn't even know he's in Tampa, Florida right now. I'm going to have a minus in line score coming out of this game. There's still have a game left to go. We got slightly under half of a game left to go here in this one. Oh, that's right. We're still on a power play, aren't we? Well, you might as well come back and get the lead again. No team can seem to hold on to the lead for very long in this game right now. There's no reason for the stupid mistakes and the tomfoolery that has gone on in this game. I swear to you, we give up a 5th goal, it's going to be a miracle. If the controller in my hands right now doesn't end up through the television set. Let's go. I just created an opportunity for you guys to score a goal, and the Lightning will clear it down the ice. Go, 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 go. Shoot it. And it's in! Jonathan Drouin scores. We have a 5-4 game. This is so stupid. Dumbest Game 6 in the history of Stanley Cup playoffs history. In the history of Stanley Cup playoffs history. Yeah, that makes sense. This game doesn't make any sense. This is not... What is this game right now? Is this real life? Is this really occurring right now? Let's just get back to playing a normal hockey game. Let's just get back to playing a normal freaking hockey game. This entire playoff series will go down in infamy. Just because of the pure stupid things that have happened in it. That have happened to me directly. And Svechnikov rings one post and in. So we got a 6-4 lead. Think of what could be had we not had all these stupid mistakes to this point in the game. I swear if my teammates directly score or cause another goal against me, I'm going to need therapy after this game is over. I really am. They're starting to shoot it. Tampa Bay is in full desperation mode. In one of the wildest game sixes you could have asked for. This has been super entertaining, but not necessarily for me. And they're going to call a penalty on that hit. They're really going to call a penalty on that elbowing to Max Domi. This game feels like it's about to get out of hand. Whatever. This game is basically a meme at this point. Hopefully we can kill this off and get out of the penalty kill cleanly. Get out of the period cleanly. There's still under 4 minutes to go. No, I'm waiting for the pass. Is it going to be a pass or a shot? It won't be either of those things. Fortunately, D'Angelo didn't bump into me and knock the puck into my net. So we're all good right now. Down the ice. Killing more time. Halfway gone on the penalty kill. So that's good news for me. Good news for everyone else. Well defended by Morrissey. So fully down the ice. Gonna need to defend another rush. And it is defended. D'Angelo. Careful with that, buddy. Some of you guys might want to watch yourselves in your sleep tonight. I'm just saying. I'll be lucky if I get sleep tonight. I don't know if they have enough time to bring it up the ice on the rush with what's left on the power play. They may get a zone entry right at the very tail end of it. Point loses it, but it's going to go behind the net. Which side is it coming out on? Oh, it was laying there. I got 2 saves. God, this was crazy. Out from behind the net. Point blank in front of the slot area. Tolvanen save. Rebound. It's laying there. And D'Angelo, again, with a dangerous handle with a wide open net. It gets swatted back into me. And I make that save. That's kind of comical. Panarin straight just knocked down a dumping attempt. And it's brought it back in. Ekblad into the glove. We're going to take a face-off. I've seen enough to end this period. God, the 20 minutes of third period action is still too much. Too much for me. And the little bit that's left here in the second, I'd like to finish out the second period in the attacking zone. Over to Natchez. Druin will shoot. Vasilevsky just kept that Druin chance out. And that should be the horn. We are going to go into the third period of play in Game 6 elimination. Up by 2 goals. There is no reason to not win this game. That was a pummeling hit for Dylan Larkin. This is the goal that's put us to a 2-goal lead. Win this 20 minutes, win the game, advance to the Stanley Cup Final. It's really that simple. The other option is completely blow this game here in the final 20 minutes of play, having given up we'd have to at least give up 3 goals to do that. I wouldn't put anything past the defensemen that are playing in front of me tonight. We've already seen them cost me on multiple goals tonight. You can at least hang 3 goals on the Tampa Bay. You can at least hang 3 goals on the defenseman in front of me. You can directly attribute one of those goals for Tampa Bay to Tony D'Angelo. I'm never getting over that. I will never get over that. I'm going to be hanging that goal on him for the rest of this playoffs and the rest of the season, whatever remains of this season. You better believe Tampa Bay is not going to quit. They're going to continue to just bring it. They're going to be powering rubber to the net. And I also don't mean rubber as in the sexual protection kind. Well, Artemi Panarin took a penalty, and I pressed X and skipped it, so we don't know what the penalty is for. But we just know that we're back on the power play. And if we score on this power play, you can pretty much call the game over. And, of course, they're in desperation mode, so they're going to go for this shorthanded. They're going to go for a shorthanded bid. Now, they score a shorthanded goal. Didn't they score a shorthanded goal? They did. It was the one where I flipped it out, and then Max Domi got in my way. I think if I can see 30 shots, 4 goals on 30 shots, that's a good number. I think that's got to be the aim right now, 4 goals on 30. Now, whether I see those 30, who is that? That is Kotkaniemi that just bailed me out. I really thought the puck was going to be dumped in. It ended up not being dumped in. You don't have to score on this power play, but you definitely need to use this opportunity to spend a lot of time in the attacking zone, and we're basically just trying to kill game right here with this power play. That's all we're trying to do. Take advantage of the fact that there's 5 skaters on the ice for our team, 4 for their team, and just use the extra space. But we're not. We're handing the puck over to Athanasio. This has become a 2-on-1. I swear, can you just stop running into me? 2-on-1. Short-handed. 2-on-1. I make a save, big rebound. That's my fault. The rebound is my fault. You guys have got to stop running into me. Why are they running into me? I'm amazed this did not go in the net. First it's D'Angelo, and then it's Josh Morrissey. My guy is doing everything in his power to keep this out, just splaying the leg out. You guys have got to learn not to run into your own freaking goaltender. EA, you need to freaking fix this. This is bad. When there's a rebound there, they just can't help themselves. They just keep skating right to where that puck is. Unless you have it covered, they're going to run right into you. They don't even care. If it goes in the net, it goes in the net. Coach LaBelle, you need to take that into account, that these guys, my own teammates, are sabotaging my own save percentage. They're sabotaging the game for me. I think we've got multiple undercover double agents on this team. Very appropriate with the new Mission Impossible movie out, playing in theaters. I needed a save there. I needed that. And there you have it. Just like that, it's a 1-goal game because we're just the sloppiest freaking hockey team the league has ever seen. This is so bad. Oh my God, please get it out. These rebounds are crazy hot coming off the pads tonight, and Tampa has not given up. No big surprise there. They have... Oh. Get your legs stuck off the goalpost. Oh, that's going to be an ACL. That's definitely... That's an ACL injury. Hey, listen, all the goaltenders, they're going to be doing this. This is going to be the new style. Man, I freaked out on the post. My guy's skate got stuck on the goalpost. I don't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on with this game anymore. I don't even want to think about my line score right now. We can't think about the line score. We just need to advance to the final. Just get to the Stanley Cup Final. Who cares about anything else? It'll be my luck. This game will end up going to overtime. Because we've had 3 games out of the 5 so far have gone to overtime. We're sitting here in Game 6. Could we look at a 4th game going... I don't want to say anything about that because I just know that it's going to end up happening. I'm going to speak it into existence. I hope I don't speak it into existence. Oh, no one's up there except D'Angelo. It's about the most useful he's made himself all night. I think we're starting to play shutdown hockey. I think we're starting to just shut it down in the neutral zone. Don't give them any speed. Don't give them any space. You got to play for me. Most importantly right now, you're playing a 1-goal game, you got to play for me. You got to play for the game and the situation and what it calls for, and it doesn't call for us going for offense. We're defending a 1-goal game right now, which is just ridiculous considering both teams have scored more than 5 goals or 5 goals at least. That'll be a shot. You know that'll be a shot. Really could have used some extra saves this evening than what I've actually gotten. Giving up 5 goals is pretty freaking bad. Look, we finished this game off. I'll never have to face the Tampa Bay first line ever again. Well, at least not for the playoffs anyway. I feel like for us, this is the Stanley Cup. If we can just finish this series off, this is the Stanley Cup. I feel like we can beat Edmonton. As long as we don't run into Jack Campbell, we have full capability of beating the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, we don't know that it will be Edmonton. It could still be Colorado that advances to the Stanley Cup Final. That series has not been determined or decided. That should have gone in. 4 minutes is a long time. That's a lot of game to go. Yeah, Braden Point is 1 goal away from a hat trick. He's gotten the best of me in this game. My own teammates have gotten the best of me more than Braden Point has, though, to be completely fair. Oh, my God. These bounces, these deflections and bounces and everything weird going on. I would love to score the empty net goal to seal this series, to put this one away. But we can't be worried about empty netters. Oh! You've got to be so careful when you're handling the puck in front of the net. That was poke-checked free by Kuznetsov. It would have counted had it gone in. And D'Angelo does something right. He actually defends Kuznetsov pretty well. Look at who ends up with it, though. Josh Morrissey. Kuznetsov isn't giving up on this play, and thank God that got poked back into me and covered just ahead of the goal line. I don't need any late-game drama here these last 2 minutes. I can't do this. I'm going to age 100 years in this one period. Let's go. We're getting close. We're getting close to goalie pull territory here. We're getting close. I don't want to say much more than that. Other than just we're getting close. It's a factual fact. Josh Morrissey, you had 1 job, my friend. You had 1 job on that play. We know he's going to be shooting. Save on Saranac. Fabry to Wheeler. Big rebounds. The puck is jarred loose. We can't get it out right now. We really need a whistle, or we just need to clear it. The net is empty. Calle Yarncrow finished the series. He is a post. He had to just hit the post. Kuznetsov drops it. Niederreiter. Oh. We're handling the puck in front of the net. Why? 18 seconds to go. Finish the season. Druin. Yeah. And Tampa's season should be done. We're going to go to the Stanley Cup Final for the second consecutive season. My heart is ripped to shreds in the process. I am half alive in the goal crease after this late game sequence, after the way this game's played out. But we're going to be going to the Stanley Cup Final. And we put it in the empty net. Okay, Nate just scored, so I was getting ready to celebrate. But hold your horses, because we have another empty net goal. 9th of the playoffs. What a stupid game. 8 goals for the Hurricanes. 2 of them empty netters. Put the camera on me. I'm the star of the show. I mean, I pretty much am the star of the show. You could take away a good 2 or 3 goals. But we're going back to the Stanley Cup Final. A great achievement. We didn't know if we'd be able to get back there. But we have a shot, and now we await our opponent in the quest for Lord Stanley's prize. And we will line up for handshakes. And where am I? Where am I in all this? Shaking Vasilevsky's hand somewhere along the way. There it is, a great duel of 2 excellent goaltenders. The Prince of Wales trophy is ours. Dylan Larkin does not want to touch it. Second season running that we have taken the Prince of Wales trophy, but the ultimate hardware still awaits. Eastern Conference champions, baby! What is going on? I got a plus in the line score for that? Are you kidding me? I think Coach LaBelle, he clearly knows that the team bonding and the team trip to Hooters means more than anything else. That's why he gave me the plus in the line score. He doesn't want to ruin the camaraderie that we're going to have when we take that eventual team trip. We will be taking it. My mind is blown for the +6, but that's what happens when your own defenseman score on your own net and your own teammate gets in your own way when you're trying to retreat back to the net and causing an empty net goal for the opposing team. That was a way closer, way tighter game than it ever should have been. Tampa Bay should have never been in that game. We dominated them. We basically won 6-5 at the end of the day. It's basically a 6-5 victory. The 2 empty net goals at the end. It was a tight 1-goal game. I made huge saves down the stretch. I think that helped my line score, making those big saves down the stretch in a 1-goal game, helping us secure the victory. Forget about save percentage. Forget about personal stats. I just continuously keep getting screwed over. This Tampa series screwed me over in so many ways. Just straight bent me over and screwed me over. And all I'm going to say is I'm just glad to be going to the Stanley Cup Final. We deserve it. We've earned it. We're back here. We have a shot, but we need to finish the deal. Who is our Stanley Cup Final opponent? Who are we playing in the Stanley Cup Final? Is it a rematch? Wait, Coach LaBelle, what are you mad at me? You're mad because I'm not considered for the Conn Smythe? Do you know how hard I've had to work just to keep my own defenseman from scoring on me? And here we are ahead of the Stanley Cup Final, the press conferences, the media, the attention. We're used to this by now. Let's go for teammate likability. I feel like I could push myself a bit more to help win the first game. I think I could also get a little bit of help. And we are playing the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers have said they are accepting nothing less than winning the Stanley Cup. Well, they won it last year. And you know what? I'm not accepting anything less than getting sweet revenge. With all the hard work our team has put in, reaching this top spot, I have confidence that we'll come out on top. Oh, this is a persuasion thing. You know what? Let's just persuade it. So you're confident you'll emerge victorious. Oh, hell yeah. We have no other option than pure victory. There will be bloodshed on the ice. And yes, it comes down to this. The Stanley Cup Final, the rematch from last season. We have a Stanley Cup Final rematch. We're playing the Oilers again. So we have a back-to-back rematch of the Stanley Cup Final. These two teams are meeting for the 3rd time all-time in the Stanley Cup Final. The 2nd year running meeting in the Stanley Cup Final. We'll get to our series preview, of course, ahead of this final, but the series will begin in Raleigh. We can see it here, and then it will shift to Edmonton. Game 5 will be on home ice. So we didn't have home ice advantage last year. Remember, Game 6 was played in Raleigh, and the Oilers won it in Game 6. This year, Game 6 will be in Edmonton. I'm sure this is a Oilers roster that hasn't changed very much. They probably still have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. I'm fully prepared for what we're going to face. But the good news is they don't have Jack Campbell. So does this Edmonton Oilers team have Connor McDavid? What is Connor McDavid doing? They have the McDavid. They have Draisaitl. What do they got? What are they doing here? We'll go over this in the next episode, next recording. But yeah, let's look at what the Edmonton Oilers are doing. 27 points in 15 games. Jeez. These guys are rolling. This top line is destroying